Hello everybody and welcome to the Cambros unboxing video, and today we are going to be unboxing, what is it, my beautiful assistant James?
Stainless steel 12 litre
bin. And where is it from?
Morrison's.
Can they see the Morrison's?
No.
No, they can't see the Morrison's. Have a look at the Morrison's.
Notice the £8.
£8, okay? This is all yours for £8. Morrison's, £8, stainless steel, 12 litre. Alright, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. So, inside this beautiful box of ours, we have the beautiful... Hang on a minute, take this. It appears we have just given birth to an Elgato HD Game Capture.
That's wonderful.
It's nice to know. And since we might as well review this, James, because, you know, we've unboxed the bin, and it's happened to be this.
Let's have a torch.
Let's go with this. So using our Epi torch, we
Oh my god.
are going to be looking at
Not when I'm up here.
this now. So, so minus the pops. So, the box is quite snazzy, as you can tell. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crap, to be honest. So you can slide it out, or you could perpetrate the box via the side by ripping it apart.
It's very windy outside.
It looks very windy outside. So,
excuse the noises if you hear them.
here's the front of the box, as you may be able to see, unless it's gone out of focus. The back of the box does have the specs, which I can tell you just about now. So you need, obviously, a USB 2.0, which is standard. You need an input device, e.g. your Xbox or your PlayStation 3, because it's compatible with both. You would need an output source, which is your HDMI pass-through. So you just need a HDMI to go into the capture, out the capture, etc. I'll show you in a bit. And you will need a Mac or a PC. It is compatible with both, as you can see down here, with the Magic Torch helping us. Oh, thank you very much. Here, Mac.
It kind of just made it
Mac.
worse.
There, which is important for Mac users because there's not very many on the market that are Mac compatible. And Windows 8, because Windows works with everything. Linux, don't know. We find out. Okay, so it's full HD 1080p. It can be worse if you are going for worse, but it's full HD 1080. It's HDMI, or I think possibly even component adapter can be used, etc. We'll see in a bit. And it's also compatible with Twitch if you want to live stream, etc. with all your friends, family, co-friends, families, brothers, sisters, dogs, pets, same category, everything. Cousins, sisters, dogs. So, once you've you what? Gorillas are the most important people to be with when you're making a Twitch live stream. So, while you can make a live stream there, you can also upload it to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or standard. On the back of the box, it tells you exactly what's inside. Obviously, I'm going to show you what's inside, but if I tell you, preempt it first, and you're going to figure everything in here. So, you get the Elgato Game Capture HD Capture Card. You get a quick starter guide, because you need to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're fine. And then you got a USB cable, standard, plug into the PC. HDMI cable, standard, plug it into the telly, goes into the capture card, simple as. PlayStation cable, because PlayStation uses a different cable as opposed to the Xbox, which uses a standard HDMI cable, but that's for PS3 users. Sony's problem, your problem. Why are you buying a PS3? No, I'm joking. They're half decent. And a component adapter, which I assume is going to be useful. So you get this quite a snazzy box, as opposed to the usual. Normally you go rip, open. This one, no. You're going to open it up, and there you go. You've got your quick starter guide, which if you open this, I assume you could take out, but is it worth the hassle? Because you'd have to, like, have some sort of nailage, which if you don't have, it's just not worth it. So, here's the actual device, as you can see. If I just take it out carefully.
Can I peel it?
It's still in its wrapper, as you can see.
Can I peel it?
Can you peel it?
Yeah.
That's not what our show is about, James.
Satisfactory.
That's not what our show is about.
Please.
So here is the actual device itself. Not too big, as you can see. It's just about the same size as my hand. Or if you are living the life, if you have a mini computer, it's smaller than a mini computer. It's about the same size as a Samsung Galaxy something Note 2, as my glamorous assistant has just informed me. And this device comes with and if for those who can afford stuff, it's about the same size as an iPod Touch, whatever version that is.
Good song.
Good
You
song.
can't see it.
This won't be in the edit.
Maybe at the end.
Maybe.
Something might be in the background.
So, as you can see, standard, you've got a HDMI port here, USB port. This side will probably go, well, the USB port will go in your PC, Mac, and your HDMI port will go into the Xbox or telly. I can show you later. It will be explained later. This side you have an AV in for your PS3 and HDMI for your Xbox. This is obviously the side where the device that you're using will be connected to. I currently hasn't opened this because I've just got it brand new just to show you guys, and my glamorous assistant will now demonstrate how to peel this off because you need to know. So please show us, glamorous assistant. La 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 la. We'll probably get some royalty-free music to play here or something. There's some music. So, once our glamorous assistant has got rid of the film, as you can see, it's beautiful, it's shiny, it's small, it's compact, it's got 2 rubber grips there, so barely any movement. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's barely any movement on a hard surface, I should think. So, now that we've got the device here, if we move this over to the side, we are now have the box back. Just to let you know, they don't normally teleport magically, but my one does. So if we just open this up snazzily from here, because it opens up invertedly, voila, and it pops out. How about that? Now, what we have here, if I just take this all out and move this back in the middle, Right, so what we have here is we have a cable here for the component. This component is basically just the adapter, and what this adapter does is it would plug into the AV in, plug into your PS3, in fact, and there you go, you've got an adapter for a PS3. Possibly, if you have a component adapter for a Wii, you could use this as well, but wouldn't hold my bets on that. I'm just speaking from mind. So you've got this for your PS3, obviously. So you've got the component cable, you've got this to open, voila. And in here you've got a USB cable. And this USB cable will plug into your device at this end, I would imagine. And this would plug into your Mac or PC, both compatible, remember. So, basically, next up would be this awkward piece of equipment, which I would imagine is another adapter for the PS3. Enough said. So, finally, what you get is this HDMI cable standard. You will, in fact, need a HDMI cable for your Xbox, though. If you don't already have one, they're probably about, how much would you say, assistant?
£10.
£10 max, I guess. You can get some low quality ones from Asda, I don't know. But you can get some from Amazon quite cheap. £10 or something dollars, probably more dollars, who cares? So, now that we've got all this equipment, I guess you're wondering, that's nice, we've got the equipment, but where in this empty broken box is the software? Good question. If you're not asking it, what's wrong with you? So, see, no software. Thank you, assistant. So, no software. What the hell? Now, it does say on the Get Started guide inside the box that I don't know, let me read it first to be truthfully honest. Okay. So it does say on the Get Started card, down at the lowest point, it says in French, télécharger la dernière version du logiciel Game Capture HD sur gamecapture.com/download. So I'm assuming that is where you get the software from.
Apologies to any French people.
Apologies to anyone with any sense of French initiative, which I don't have. However, if you're clever and you're of anywhere but France and speak anything remotely English, above it, conveniently, there is another bit of writing which has a bit of English, which I shall now read to you in perfect fluency. Open this side to access the quick start guide. Open adjacent side to access cables. Visit www.gamecapture.com to download the latest Game Capture HD software. So, altogether, this is everything you shall need for your gaming needs. There is more to say about this, but nothing that isn't software related at the moment. So, thank you for watching the unboxing, and guess we'll show you the software in a bit. It has been Smoky Tokyo, and my glamorous assistant,
Exia. Or James.
or James. And thank you for watching, and goodbye. I love your penis.
Welcome back, everybody. So I'm going to show you how to set up your Elgato Game Capture HD. I also thought I'd show you what I was using before, which is the Roxio Game Cap. They've got a newer version out, so that's worth looking at. This one, not so much since the new one's come out, but that still does 480p videos, so it's just as useful if you want something for like £60. But this I got for 129, and this shoots in 400, and this shoots in 1080p, so it should look beautiful. So I was just about to show you how to set it up. So what you're going to need is you're going to need one of them HDMI cable. This doesn't come with it, not this one, because you need one that's in your Xbox, which will then connect to the Elgato, which then you get another one with it to connect to your telly. So this being the case, mind all the stuff around it. So if you have HDMI cable here, if I just plop that here and hope that this is this any help? Is this any help? Okay guys, so basically this cable here, as you can tell, I've showed you before, it is the HDMI from the Xbox, which doesn't come with the Elgato. That is plugged into the end where it says Elgato on it, and what that is just the Xbox sending the video from its system into the Elgato for it to be captured, which then you're going to want to plug into your USB, your or if you're English, your USB, or if you're not English, USB. And that's a small one here. If I can zoom in, it's a small one there, and you've got the big one there. It's another HDMI that plugs into your telly, so you can see it on the telly as well. So that USB cable obviously goes to your computer, which mine is a Mac, which is convenient because Elgato is one of the few HD game recording systems that is Mac compatible. So all you Mac users out there who don't have a PC, for editing purposes, this is a perfect device for this OS system. So now I'm going to show you some of the stuff software-wise. Now I'm going to show you some of the stuff software-wise. So yeah, see you in a sec. Okay guys, so software-wise, what you have to do is you have to type in www.gamecapture.com/download. Don't know what that is, but it's there. Then what you should get is this. Now, as you can see, I'm a Mac user, so I'll press download there. If you're a Windows user, press download there. Simple, easy, awesome. Now, I've only just downloaded it now, but obviously I've seen it before. So if you're a Mac user, you should know how to download applications. If not, you click the download, drag it into applications, close. You shouldn't need this no more, as much as I know of. You open it up. If you open it up, it says Game Capture HD. Click it. Let it load. Let it load. Actually, how about we let it load? So I'm assuming it's searching for my video at the moment, but well, no, it doesn't search for it. You've kind of got to click it. Unsupported video format. Please change the video output format on your video devices. So I'm assuming you have to go to there. Input device, Xbox 360. You choose what console you're using. You input, which would be HDMI if you're using the Xbox 360. HD 1080p or 1080 quality. Now this is obviously for your specs. If you want your quality just to be good, and put it down to there, I assume that it's just gonna make lag much more tolerable. If you're having problems, then I'll go for good. If you have quite a powerful PC, etc., Mac, go for best. I'm gonna go for best because I'm a badass. This is just so you can change your stuff. This is audio, you know, as you do if you just need to change it. So basically, what if you get this message here, what you're expected to do is to go on your Xbox, which I need to do now, which should be under HDMI 1 if you're using the Xbox, because that's the only one I know, because I've got the Xbox. PS3, you probably got to go under whatever one you got. And at the moment, I know you can't see it, but bits of my screen is slightly cut out, or it just looks very squashed. If you have this problem, then you've just got to go to your Xbox settings, so middle button obviously, as you know. You go to your settings, it's all the way to the far right, you go down to system settings, you go down to console settings, you go down again, no you don't go down, actually you go to the display, you go to your HD TV settings, and you change your video output or your optimal resolution, whatever it says on the screen. You change it to either 720p or 1080i. So I've changed mine to 1080i. There you go, it's recognized it. taking its time, but it's recognizing it, and for a moment there, voila, I've got it. Yes. And it should work. There you go. You can now see my every move. Sweet. So now that that's covered, you've got the capture options. So obviously you've got all your settings set up, and what I could do is a neat feature that is a part of this is here. This down here, this magical thing down here lets you, so as you can see, it's 49 seconds into whatever it's doing. You probably don't know what it's doing. I know what it's doing. So basically, what it's doing is it's actually pre-recording what you're doing. So I've just set this up and it's already started going. And what you can do is, if you drag it back, you can go back over everything that's happened in the last minute or so, but how much has been recorded. And as if I'm right in saying, I think it lasts about an hour before it stops pre-recording it and resets or something. So that is a mighty useful tool. So if I wanted to do it, I could have just recorded it from there. La 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 la. And while I'm actually just playing mine now, but obviously you won't see that because you're seeing what I've seen in the past. So if I stop recording it there, I've then got that clip, and so I've got that clip, and obviously you get brought back to whatever I'm seeing now, which is sweet. So ignore him, he's a turd. So once you've got your video settings, I'm assuming it goes to wherever your videos are supposed to go to, which isn't that, which is here. It would go under whatever it says here. So if you click the settings up there or preferences, it will go to movies, Game Capture HD library, and that is where I assume your captures would go to. You can put live commentary here if you have a mic. I've got a blue snowball because I'm a badass, and because it's currently in use, it's not coming up there with any settings or any movement. So another neat feature is, which most actually do, like most game captures have, is editing software, which need to be de-interlaced. While that's de-interlacing, there's no point really saying much here. I might as well just wait for it to finish and then go, and this is what it looks like.
So I was just messing around with the world. To be honest. So I was just messing around with the world. To be honest.
Okay, so I'm back. Basically, when you open up the editing, it needs to de-interlace, etc. This is the first time I'm using this, but I have seen it before, therefore I'm showing you what happens. So, as you should know, this is what I've just pre-recorded. Pre-recorded beforehand, using the drag back option, and you could record. So this is all the stuff I was looking at, etc, 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 etc. And it's very basic. You can cut, you can take a snapshot, you can adjust the volumes, you can name it. Not particularly the most amazing, but it's it'll do. But you do have the option to share from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, email. You can read the rest. You're not stupid. So it's got quite a simple editor. Guess you don't really need much. Just cut out bits you don't want. So yeah, that's basically the software.
nothing really much else to show you. So, yeah.